What is going on, y'all? This is John with Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new fantasy content every day right here on this channel. So if you have not subscribed already, please hit that button. And I just got to throw out there that we have started to roll out live streams. We got a live stream every Sunday at 10 a.m. to go over start-sit options for Sunday games. We have a rapid reaction show at 7 p.m. on Monday, and we have a waiver wire show at 7 p.m. on Tuesday to go over who you should be picking up following the last week's slate of games. So tune in. Hopefully we can help you answer some questions. Hopefully we can help you win your league. But without further ado, let's get into some fantasy talk. And the Broncos wide receiver, Hamler, suffered a torn ACL in week 3 and will unfortunately miss the remainder of the season. It's an unfortunate time for the Broncos to lose a wideout, as they will also be without Jerry Jeudy, who was placed on injured reserve 2 weeks ago for at least another game. Jeudy is dealing with a high ankle sprain and could be out longer than the minimum 3 games for players who hit the injured reserve, and that leaves Courtland Sutton as the unquestioned number 1 in Denver, with Tim Patrick starting alongside him. Patrick has posted 98 yards in last week's game and scored in the Broncos' first 2 games of the year. In week 1 and week 2, he played the second most snaps of any wide receiver on the team, and in week 3, he was tied for snaps with Courtland Sutton with 51. This is notable because he played more snaps week 1 than Jerry Jeudy, despite being the clear number 3 in the pecking order. I'd expect this to continue. Even when Jeudy comes back, it's clear Tim Patrick will have a valuable role this season. Now, he started off his career with the Ravens. I didn't actually know that until I dug into some research on the guy. He signed with the Ravens in 2017 out of Utah. He's 6'4", 208 pounds. He was not invited to the combine in 2017, but Patrick turned heads at his pro day with a 4.4 740 and an impressive vertical. He posted a 37.5-inch vertical and impressive broad jumps, 10 foot 8 inches. He's got great measurables, and after being dropped by the Ravens and picked up by the Broncos, he's blossomed into one of the most underrated wide receivers in the league. He was wide receiver 39 last year, just out of the wide receiver 3 range, in a season in which he played 15 games, had 51 receptions on 71 targets, and put up 742 yards and 6 touchdowns with Drew Lock. Now, he's playing with a better quarterback. He has more of a role in this offense. He's averaged a healthy 14.5 yards per reception over the last 2 years. He's on pace for 928 yards and 10.6 touchdowns as it stands right now through 3 games. And while it's optimistic to think that he would hit those numbers, he's in the prime of his playing career. He's 27. He has the size you look for in a downfield receiver. He's 6'4". He has no competition for the number 3 spot because Hamler's out. Jerry Jeudy will be working his way back from an injury the entire season when he comes back. So I think at the very least, Tim Patrick is a flex option moving forward, and I could see him falling more into the wide receiver 3 range, anywhere from wide receiver 25 to wide receiver 36. And if everything falls his way, he could end up being a wide receiver 2 by season's end. I'm just betting on him being more of a wide receiver 3 based on what we've seen in the past. Despite that, he's my number 1 pickup this week as a free agent. If he's on your wire and you need a wide receiver to start, he's the guy I would advocate picking up. Now, to speak a little bit on Jerry Jeudy, high ankle sprain, that's why he's out right now. Kamara had a high ankle sprain last year. He said he suffered the injury mid-season and it took him until April of next year to feel right again. Michael Thomas had a high ankle sprain last year, missed 6 games, came back and wasn't the same wide receiver. He played 6 games and you were happy with 3 of those games if you started him, and then he went on IR again. You got 3 weeks out of Thomas that you were happy with after his high ankle sprain last season. A high ankle sprain is something that a player usually returns from pretty quickly, usually within a few weeks, but usually the player in question is not able to push off the leg that was injured like he wants to, and the chance of re-injury is high. Outliers happen. AP came back from a torn ACL in 6 months to run for 2,000 yards. I get it. But I'm not betting on Jerry Jeudy being AP. I think this injury affects him for the rest of the season, and I think Tim Patrick is a beneficiary of that. I like Patrick the rest of the season as a wide receiver 3, high-end flex with wide receiver 2 upside for the rest of the year. So what do you guys think about Tim Patrick in light of this Hamler injury? Put your thoughts in the comments section below. My name is John, and this is Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new fantasy content every day right here on this channel. So if you have not subscribed already, please hit that button. Thank you for listening and have a great day.